So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, and you've probably seen a lot of city names pop up for your consideration, but did you know that Coppell, Texas is ranked the #1 place to live in DFW according to niche.com? And today we're gonna break it down exactly what it is, from the schools to real estate to the commute, as well as everything in between. If Coppell is on your list, you'll want to watch this video all the way through because it's not just perfect for everyone, and I'll tell you why. So let's start with location. Coppell is right in the heart of DFW Metroplex, just north of Irving, and it is west of Carrollton. You are literally just minutes from the DFW Airport, which is perfect for those of you who travel for work or for fun. You've got easy access to highways like 121, 635, and 114, which means you can also get to Dallas fairly easily, Plano, or Fort Worth without too much hassle. It's one of the most conveniently located suburbs in all of North Texas, and you are close to everything, but you can still kind of get the peace and quiet of that suburban life. So what's the vibe in Coppell? Coppell is clean, calm, and it's really well maintained. It's got an upscale but not too fashy feel. You're not gonna see a big city hustle here. Instead, it's gonna kind of feel like a town where everyone's just settled, comfortable, and intentional. So the city is super family focused, and it has tons of parks, walking trails, and community events. And it has one of the best farmers market in the area, which is the Coppell's Farmers Market. Coppell is not going to be one of those places with a lot of nightlife, but if you're into weekend farmers markets, patio brunches, and walking your dog via the lake, Coppell is going to be a great place to call home. So let's talk real estate. Coppell isn't the most affordable suburb, but you're going to get what you pay for. Homes are in high demand, and it's because the area is very well maintained and the schools are top tier. So from a home perspective, entry-level homes in Coppell are going to run you around the low 500,000s and up. If you're looking for move-up homes or those that are in sought-after neighborhoods or school zones, those are going to be between 650 and 850,000. And then your larger, updated kind of custom homes are going to start around 900,000 up to $1 million. So Coppell has been around for a long time. So if you're looking for resale and looking for some homes that have been updated and renovated, they also have homes that were built in the 80s and 90s. And there are some new developments and new communities, but they're very limited because Coppell has been quite built out already. And so you're not gonna see a lot of new construction in the area. So if you're considering Coppell, just know that you'll be paying a good premium for locations and schools and quality of life, and your resale value is going to be really strong in the area. So one of the #1 reasons why people do move to Coppell is Coppell ISD. It is consistently ranked among the top school districts here in Texas. We're talking A ratings pretty much across the board. From elementary all the way through high school, you'll find schools with award-winning programs, academics, arts, and athletics. The school district has several national blue ribbon schools, and it's known for being innovative, forward-thinking, and student-centered. In Coppell ISD, they're going to be offering programs that are dual language. They're going to offer gifted and talented tracks, as well as STEM-focused academics. Coppell ISD is massive, but in a good way. It offers nearly everything under the sun, from AP classics, robotics, band, theater, lacrosse, you name it. There's definitely something for your kiddo here to do based on their interests. Parents move here specifically for the schools, and you'll feel that in the community where education is very much a priority. So one thing to be mindful of when it comes to Coppell is that some parts of the city does fall into Louisville ISD. So you want to double check that and understand where your area falls into before you purchase, depending on which school district is more important. So when it comes to things to do here in Coppell, there is tons of outdoor space. So for those of you nature lovers, Coppell has something to offer. The Coppell Nature Park is a favorite. It has 66 acres of preserved land, trails, wildlife, and it's very peaceful and beautiful. There's also the Andy Brown Park, which is huge. This has lakes, sports fields, playgrounds, splash pads, and even paddle boarding. And if you're just trying to get your steps in like I am most days, today I only have 534 steps. But Coppell is gonna have trails that kind of wind through the neighborhoods, and they're really well done. You'll see a lot of people out walking their dogs, riding their bikes, or jogging, and it's a pretty active community. So even though it's not a lake city, you are still going to be within driving distance, roughly about 10 to 15 minutes from Grapevine Lake if you want to make sure you have access to boating, jet skis, or even just a weekend on the water. So when it comes to shopping and dining in Coppell, it's going to have more of a boutique kind of feel to it. You're not going to find massive malls here, but you'll find high-end grocery stores, clean plazas, and great locally owned spots. So some of the faves in the area include Local Diner, which is a casual, cozy breakfast joint. You're also gonna have Anamia's Tex-Mex, which is gonna be delicious and kind of always packed. You also have Zen Sushi, which is one of my favorites. It's low key, but it's excellent sushi. And then the Coppell's Farmers Market, which is on Saturdays. It's a whole experience, local produce, baked goods, crafts, live music, and it's definitely worth checking out. If you need a mall or a little bit something more mainstream, you're less than 15 minutes from the Grapevine Mills Mall and close to everything that is in Las Colinas or South Lake. So what's next for Coppell? Coppell has a population of around 42,000 and the city is mostly built out already. So you're not gonna see a lot of growth as it pertains to new communities or new construction popping up. And honestly, that's kind of a part of the appeal to the area. The city has really leaned into maintaining quality over quantity. The schools are funded, the roads are in good shape, and the parks are taken care of, and that is the real sense of pride on how the city was built. If you've never been to Coppell, it is one of those cities that when you're driving through, you can really see the intentionality. There's a lot of conformity in the cities. A lot of the business look very similar. It looks very pretty. It's a nice vibe. Every time I go to Coppell or drive through, I always have that sense. And in fact, my hairstylist is in Irving, so I always drive through Coppell and I always have that good feeling of just a really nice, clean, calm city every time I go to the area. In Coppell, you will see some tear down and rebuild activity, especially for the older neighborhoods. So if you're into renovating or customizing the home, there are a lot of solid opportunities in the area. Also in Coppell, the DFW Airport is just around the corner. It is super close. So if you are needing good access to the airport, Coppell is a great option. There are also always people moving in and out, which kind of helps with a very strong and stable housing market. So who is Coppell for? Coppell is gonna be for families who want top tier schools, professionals who travel a lot for work, and buyers looking for a quiet, stable, well-maintained suburb. People who value community, safety, and kind of a slower pace. But if you're looking for nightlife, new construction, or budget-friendly home, Coppell may not be the best fit. So there you have it, the real deal on Coppell. Is it the right suburb for you? Maybe, maybe not, but now you've got the information and you can decide for yourself. So if you're thinking about making a move, whether it's Coppell or another DFW suburb, I would love to help. Drop your questions in the comments below, or you can schedule a call with me directly. And if you like this type of content, just hit the subscribe button and come back for the next video, and I'll see you then.